Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Maltezos. I'm going to be your instructor this summer, for great performances on film online. I'm really excited. I've taught the class for 15 years. This is my first venture into doing it in the online modules. We'll have modules 1 through 6, going over about 100 years full of film history. And we'll be sharing a lot of things, and I'm hoping you guys get a new look at how you view films, because I know we're in a time where we stream films. We watch them all the time. We watch your favorite TV shows. But I want you to look at film a little differently, because film is a collaborative art of techniques of cinematography, editing, acting, use of costume design, music. All these things come together to make a mise-en-scène, and they actually make a whole complete picture. We'll be looking at these films over the last 100 years from the point of the actor's view. We'll be going through Module 1, examining the 20s and the silent film. We'll talk about films of the 30s during the production code, when they limited what you could see on screen in terms of violence, and they had to adhere to a certain moral. We'll look at the 40s and the 50s in times of change during the blacklisting period, the McCarthyism, when method acting became popular, where actors such as Marlon Brando actually use sense memory and really their own memory and how they feel about things to convey things on screen. And we still see that with actors like Johnny Depp and Daniel Day-Lewis. We'll look at the 60s and the early 70s, a time of change, the civil rights movement, second wave of feminism, the Vietnam War era. We'll look at the 80s, when films were focusing in my own thesis that I wrote about on the nuclear family. Blockbusters come around, such as Raiders of the Lost Ark, Star Wars. We'll go through the 90s, through the indie films, and through the world cinema, where we can really look at film in a way where we can see different cultures and how different parts of the world examine their socio and economic stance and mores. And we'll look at films all the way through now, how they reflect race, and also how they reflect gender, and really what's going on in our post 9/11 and now post-COVID world. I'm really excited about taking this ride with you, and I look forward to having some more chats with you like this to introduce films, having some more additions to our PowerPoints, and feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, and we're going to make this a fun ride. I look forward to it.